First round of the championship is done. We have completed Teesside round 1. It was our first event to run the Zestino control tie, so we are unbelievably happy with how that went. Real game changer, like completely equalized the grid, took a lot of the advantage away from people who would run super soft and sticky compounds, and it made the battles very close. One little bit of feedback that we did get from people is that some of the action felt a little bit slower because of it, but you have to remember some of these drivers only got access to the tires on the morning of the event, so people have now got a good couple of months to go away, test, develop their setups and work it out. So we are very confident coming back into Driftland. We're still going to get all the positives of the very close battles, but also the drivers will have had chance to dial into the tires a little bit more. And just as a team, as a business, we're very excited about it, and we're really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. Looking back to the event itself, so much cool stuff happened. It was such an exciting round. One of my personal favorite moments was seeing Matt Denham return back to the BDC grid after years away from it, bringing that S13 car that is a rocket ship. What an incredible build. And basically Matt came through. He didn't get quite maybe the result he wanted, but he did take home the KD Customs hard charger, so pleasure welcoming Matt back onto the grid again. Then Aramis Viscelis took the first place podium. It's another BDC podium for Aramis, and I mean, he is going for that championship this year, and we keep hearing that next round for Driftland they're going to be back with a brand new E92 build that's got even more grip, even more power. And again, he is going to be pushing so hard to get that championship this year. So one of the other standout drivers from that weekend, and somebody who definitely deserves a shout out, is going to be Oliver Baker. Those guys have got a lovely little E36. It's a very basic spec car, but they just were another case where it just proved how advantageous this control tire is for those drivers, where he finished 4th place on Pro 2, got his chance to drive with the pros the following day, and he did it again, got that 4th place finish. That does open up an option for him to maybe move up to the pro class. I don't think they've decided as a team what they want to do yet. He could be a very strong contender for the Pro 2 championship. But again, massive shout out to Oliver and his team just for coming through and the result they got that weekend. Another new touch for this year is because we've partnered up with Sonax, so every single round for each class we're giving away an award for the best presented cars. At the last round for Pro 2, that award was given to Stu Egdal. That new look for the S14 this year is just so popping, so fresh. We love cars when they look like that. They have that beautiful style. And then in the pro class, that award went to Arunas de Montes for the E46 with a brand new Violent D livery on it. And I mean, that thing, again, just people can slag E46s and say this and that about the cars, but when they look like that and they drive like that, then wow. So yeah, huge thank you to Sonax for all the support this year, and those two drivers got their awards. They got their Sonax buckets of all the goodies, and we will be doing that again at every single round this year. So keep looking out for more of these Best Presented Car Awards, and it'll be interesting to see who else picks them up as the season goes on and who keeps their cars looking sharp and professional. For Pro 2, we saw Chrissy Nayland take the top spot on the podium. Last year, Chrissy looked like a strong driver, but they were just having no end of trouble with that E92 build. This year, with a new rear end, much stronger, much faster, and he had no problem at all. So just another very talented driver coming through. You know, Scotland has really put on in the last couple of years, and he just looked great and grabbed himself his first podium. And then we also again have a KD Customs hard charger for the Saturday, and that one went to Max Fleckney. So last year Max went all out with this insane KE70 upgrades, putting the LS3 in it, making that thing super competitive, and this weekend it just worked out for him. Because he got that KD Customs hard charger, that meant he got the chance to drive with the pros on the Sunday, and again he just showed how competitive he can be in that chassis. So fantastic. Big shout out to Max. Big thank you to Neil at KD Customs again for all the support and all the help with the sponsorships. With all that in mind, just a massive thank you to everyone on the team, all of the drivers, all of the crew, all of the media, and of course our sponsors who have helped to make this year possible. We are trying a lot of new things this season, and we can only do that and have the freedom to do that because of the companies that place the beliefs in us. So all the logos you see on the end of this video, all those companies, check them out, see what they can do for you, support them. That helps in turn to support us, and as we keep going this year, we're going to build BDC bigger and better than we've ever seen it before. Thanks very much. We'll see you all at Driftland.